Hey there everybody, how you doing? I am Francis and welcome back to Quartz Party Blood Drive. Last episode, Ayumi found the real Book of Shadows and has returned to Nirvana. Sachiko turned back time so our friends are still alive and Heavenly Host is not destroyed yet. So she bought us a little bit of time and she died doing so. We can't let Sachiko's sacrifice go to waste, so we're gonna jump into a new chapter and we're gonna make things right. Let's go chapter 8. Wow, it's chapter 8 already though. I can't believe how far we gone. Alright, Blood Drive chapter 8. The Severed Ties Mended. Whoa, what the hell kind of room is this? Oh, I recognize here. We're in the same room, but things look a lot different. What is this? The floors and the walls are completely covered in... I don't even want to know what. The school is still here at least, so... Time really does seem to have been reverted, but... This is definitely very different. What was that one theory I was reading about? If time is ever turned back, you leap over the rails into the whirlpool of destiny or something like that. Things will never be exactly the same. Whoop! There's another tremor. We really better start hurrying, you know. I need to hurry! That light I saw means the 7th pillar is being born. If I don't intervene, Misuto will use the false Book of Shadows to destroy everything all over again. Yeah, we have to hurry. First thing, ow, what did I step in? Oh. First things first though, I'm gonna go here to save. Yeah, we'll save here. And who are you? Anente rests beside the corpse. Meet Oda, agricultural class 1-2. Akinora Oba. Succumb to shock upon removal of organs. Yeah, that'll do it. Stomach contents replaced with unknown undesirable substance. Okay. That is very creepy. Oh, that's disturbing. Heavenly Host somehow just came more to life. Alright, the door has been eaten away by Nirvana. It will likely never open. Okay. What did I just step in? A locker here. No, we're not going to enter. We're not being... Oh, never mind. We're going to enter. I didn't see that spirit down there. Okay, it's nearby. It's passing by. I'm going to wait for it to be blue. If it ever will go blue. Maybe not, okay. It's down that way somewhere, so we're just gonna run by. Ow, where I step in. Oh, there's a guy that could succumb to the darkening there. You guys saw that, right? Ooh, hello. Something on the floor. Batteries. I'm using the infinite battery cheat, so that don't matter. I'm dying. Name tag rests beside the corpse. Yeah, that's all I wanted, okay? Ow! I'm dead. Good. Okay. Well, I didn't go that far, so I'm not too upset about that. Yeah, I'll save system data so I don't have to get those 2 name tags again. So we're gonna see more spirits, apparently. Oh, Misuto's the picture. Okay. Ow. A lot of traps you can't see. Oh, it's you. Okay, the wait, no, stop. No, please. No, you don't understand. No, let me go. Thank you. Yeah, a lot of things that can hurt me to step on are under the ground now, so I can't see them. Like, I can see the glass, but the broken... I just broke free. Jeez. Yeah, you can still see the glass, but the broken floors, you can't see no more. So, that's kind of a thing. Wait, it wasn't this way, was it? No, I don't think it was. It was straight up, right? Because I had to go back to the bell, right? No, it's not up here. Okay. You think after 8 chapters, I know my way around here a little bit more, right? But I don't. Door has been eaten away. Okay, so a lot of doors we're never gonna be going in again. Hello, tripwire. Cut. Safety removed. Oh, there's a body up there. Oh, I know, Ryan. That's where we found Sayaka in Chapter 2. Name tag rests beside the corpse. That's Erika Katabami, alright. Suffered fatal asthma attack. Well, that's some way to go. In a place like this, that's almost merciful. Locker here. We're not going to enter. We're not being chased right now. Oh, another dead body. No. Let me go. 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 Let go. Thank you. Name tag rests beside the corpse. Alright, Natsuki Ota. Wedo and succumbed to shock after carotid artery was severed. Yeah, that'll do it. Looks like all the doors we can't go in, so I'm not even going to bar with doors anymore, alright? Ow! I hate how it's hard to see, like, things that will hurt me. Oh, hello. Name tag rests beside the corpse. Kaiji Yamamnemi. Suffered brain contusion after taking a beating to the head. Yep, that'll do it. You're a sight for sore eyes. Like, I can't, I obviously can't heal because of bannies or anything, because I don't have any, but you are the next best thing. I think it's right up here, the bell tower, right? Yeah. Up we go. I'm not gonna have to go find a key again, do I? We made it to the top, and the gate's open, so I don't have to find the key again, thank God. Yeah, I gotta slowly walk because Ayumi has terrible stamina. Oh, hello. Is the bell gonna ring again? Uh-oh. Haha, how marvelous! It's the seventh pillar, the Separat of knowledge. Ha 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 ha! I made this happen with the power of my Book of Shadows. What in the world? It all begins now. Time to break this wall down and heavenly host with it. And erase you as well, Kuon Niwa. One stone to kill oh so many birds. Very nice. Good boy. 2 bits with you, heavenly host elementary. No! Huh? What was that? Stop! You have to stop this! Please, don't kill her! Sis has nothing to do with this! How pathetic! Oh, jeez. Oh no, not again. Ayumi! To save the day at the last possible minute. Huh? When Aiko opened her eyes, she found me standing in front of her. I had one of my arms outstretched, obviously having blocked something with it. My arm had protected Aiko from the charging mouth, almost as a shield would. Are you okay, Aiko? Yes. Just in time, Ayumi. Ayumi? What power is that? When did you... Shinozaki! Quest rep! Shinozaki, you... I got the power to stop Misuto. Of course Kishinuma, Mishiro, Nakashima, and Miss Kuon were all there too. Thank God, everybody's still alive. That filthy brat in the red dress isn't with you. Something's wrong. What's going on? I have the real Book of Shadows. Your false book holds no power over me. I see. Your aura's color is a little off. It's got the hue of someone who is repeating a moment in time. Heh! You can tell that, can't you? Heh! Did you just laugh at me, you bitch? I'll mess you up, you little piece of shit! Ha! Book of Shadows, show me your power! Ha! Nice! Good job, Ayumi. Gah! You little... Just stop! Your plan ends here! Gah! I wouldn't be so cocky if I were you, Ayumi Shimazaki. Just who do you think I am? I'm the one destined to rule here. The surviving member of the Yagora. The last Misuto. Is that so? You are so dead. I'm going to kill you, Ayumi, with the wisdom of the witches. Well, that's not gonna work because the wisdom of the witches is on my side, because your book is a fake. I got the real thing. You just don't get it, do you? Stand down, imposter. Yeah, check that out. What? Why do you have that? You told me it was gone. Were you just playing a sick joke on me? Oh, it wasn't gone. It was inside me all along. As if you were in any position to be accusing me of deception. I'll be taking back the contents of that book now. Goodbye, fake book. It's just like stuck on its tongue and ate it. Oh? My Book of Shadows roared and bit hard into the false Book of Shadows. Kiui. Stop! Stop! Misuto was in total panic. Yeah, his plane's gone up in flames. But it didn't stop. It wouldn't. The Book of Shadows, my Book of Shadows, completely devoured the imposter. Well, yeah, it's not going to listen to him because the Book of Shadows chose me. Only I am the only one it would listen to. Rah. Key. Damn you. Girl. Oh. Yeah, that's not gonna work. The book hasn't chosen you, you idiot. The Book of Shadows' tongue stretched out like a whip, cracking itself at Misuto. Yeah, you're not so tough now, are you? You need to stop. It'll eat you too, you know. Damn it! Hey, Satoshi, I'm going to pin him down. Help me out. You bet. Hold still now, okay? Yeah, the Book of Shadows is still hungry. It's over. You're too much of a danger to everyone, so we're going to tie you up. I produced a handkerchief from my pocket. I'll do it. Misuto tied Misuto's wrists together. Oh boy. We didn't stop the seventh pillar though, did we? Eek! Another earthquake? Look! Oh no, we're too late. We didn't change anything. Why? We stopped the Separate from activating. It's not over yet. Huh? Did you really think you could hold down a Nirvana all by yourself? The Nirvana that's been gathered and eaten by that book does not represent the whole of the Book of Shadows. I told you before, didn't I? The Nirvana has a core separate from that which gives shape to Heavenly Host, and that core possesses a conscience all its own. The core has its own consciousness? Is that what Sachiko meant by the person in the Nirvana's core? Yep. The core's thoughts will activate the Sephiroth of knowledge, fusing the real world and the Nirvana as one and bringing it to its knees? With or without my intervention? My goal in all of this was to gain control over the decidedly berserk core of this dimension. But you stopped that from happening, leaving no other outcome for your world with a gradual, disorderly, and chaotic destruction. So, what are you going to do about it? I'll do what you couldn't. I'll finish it. I'll complete this book. Is that so? Well, let's see what you can manage then. Let's see if the little coward who always relied on her big sister and her friends has finally grown a spine. Hey, I found this book and found you your precious little pillars all on my own. Give me a little bit more credit, dude. The Book of Shadows core sleeps somewhere in this Nirvana. Just try to confront the will of the witch who created this book. See what happens. A normal human would go mad 100 times over. I'm not a normal human though. The prospect of us going mad seemed to amuse him. He smirked. Mishida, Nakashima, Kishinuma, Miss Kuan, and Aiko. Thank you for coming here. I'm truly happy to have friends like you. But you all need to return to the real world now. Do you have a way back? We're all set. The spirit charge of my Errata Stones is almost at capacity. So we can finally get home. That's great to hear. What about you, Shinozaki? Well, I have to stay, otherwise we don't really have a world to go back to, do we? I have something I need to take care of. What is it? Whatever it is, you can count on us to help out. Shinozaki, we came here to bring you back after all. Isn't that right, everyone? You bet! That's right, Quest Rep. Also, we can't leave without Yuka. Oh yeah, Satoshi still doesn't know about Yuka. Holy hell. No, I'll be fine. I'll head back on my own soon. No way, no how. Let us help you, Shinozaki. It'll go faster if we all do it than if it's just you. Uh-oh. Run, Naomi, run! Nakashima! What's wrong? What happened, Naomi? Huh? Can no one else see her? I don't think so, yeah. The thing I noticed about Sachiko is that she's kinda selective of who can see her. Like earlier Miss Kuon saw her and only Kuon saw her. Oh, and there she goes. Just jumping over the railing. What's wrong, Naomi? Suddenly a vision flashed in Naomi's head as if she were seeing through someone else's eyes for a moment. Oh yeah, because Sachi's name is engraved on her eye. Oh jeez. Good thing she's on board, otherwise that would have broken every bone in her body. Where's she going? Alright, well, we got a door we can go in now. Not sure what that is. Oh my god, it's a dungeon. Big brother! Big brother! Oh, that's where Yuka's is. I'm scared. Somebody help me. Naomi. Hey, snap out of it, Naomi. Satoshi. Naomi. Thank goodness. This is bad. What do you mean? What happened? Just now, Naomi? Oh, she's seeing through Sachi's eyes because of the curse, and now that's how they find out that Yuka's here. I saw a girl in black just now. She jumped down from here. Yeah, that was Sachi. A girl in black? Were her eyes black too, by any chance? Yeah, they were. I didn't see anything. Did you, Satoshi? Nothing. It was Sachi. Huh? Sachi? Sachiko's twin sister, the spirit of an unborn baby who died in utero. I brought these here from Makina Shinozaki's home without thinking, and in doing so, I brought Sachi's spirit over here from the real world as well. Yeah, the baby teeth that were stuck in my hand. Teeth? They look like baby teeth. They are baby teeth. Yeah. She's a strong evil spirit who's been eating away at the world around her indiscriminately for some time. My company have been after her for quite a while now, and it seems her powers have increased quite significantly since coming to this dimension. Those might serve you as a protective charm. I think you should hold on to them, Bishida. But Shinozaki, if I have them, you won't. I have this book. Miss Kuon, I just saw what that girl in black saw from this eye. Naomi removed the patch from her left eye. Her injury hasn't healed in the slightest. Her left eye was clouded over with blisters blanketing the pupil that spelled out the name Sachi. That looks bad. Naomi, you... Nakashima's eye is a result of a spirit's will, literally burning itself into her. She'd be using eye drops made from holy water, however, so she should fully recover in time. The image she saw, however, may in fact be a reflection of what the spirit itself is seeing. If that's the case, then Satoshi, this Sachi girl went into the underground bomb shelter and I definitely heard Yuka's voice in there. Huh? What? That's impossible. She should be at home right now. No. She is most certainly here. Yeah, you brought her here, you little toad. Satoshi Mishida. Your little sister is such a very doting girl. When I told her that her brother was in danger, she wasted no time at all following me to this dimension. Is Yuka seriously here? People like you who've been to Heavenly Host have a special aura around you. One that signifies when you've been through the loop of death, as it were. And she, among all of you, came into direct contact with Sachiko and established a bond of sympathy with her, giving her quite the well of spiritual energy to draw from. Really, I can think of no one more well-suited to this world than she. So that's why you brought her here. You rat bastard! I summoned her here to be used as a water conveyance through which the Nirvana's core could be delivered to my new Book of Shadows. That's unconscionable! Even at this very moment, I'm squeezing every last drop of spirit energy from her to the school's basement. But well, now that my book's gone, she's of no further use to me at all. So you best hurry if you plan to get her back. Sachi is on her way there right now, after all. Satoshi! Satoshi! Wait, Miss Kuon, I'm going too. But with your eye the way it is... No, I'm going. I want to help save Yuka as quickly as possible. I understand. Let's go then. Ow. Alright, you stay with Kishinuma and Shinozaki, okay? Once we successfully rescue Yuka, we'll come back for you. Okay, sis. Aiko was looking down and turned slightly red as she said that, and Miss Kuon did not fail to notice. Her face lit up brighter than I'd ever seen it. Alright, Kishinuma. Please look after my sister if you would. Sure thing. And keep an eye on him, make sure he doesn't go anywhere. Even though he's tied up, he still is known for tricks, you know. She actually called me sis. I can't even remember the last time that happened. Hehehe. Huh? Does your eye hurt? You look like you're suffering quite a bit. Hold on just a minute. Here, I brought some eye drops. Hopefully they'll help keep the pain under control. Thanks! Off they go. Shinozaki. Could you join the search party too, Kishinuma? You never know what'll be down there. The more guys, the better, you think. But what about you? I'll be fine. I have the book. This jerk can't intimidate me anymore. Heh. Well, you certainly seem confident. I'll be back in a jiff. Ayumi? Hey, Ayumi. Untie me. Why would I do that? Just sit still. When everything's all over, I'll take you back. Are you serious, Ayumi? Yeah, I think even somebody like this must have people who'd miss him if he were gone. Well, he has the Ever After Stones. What would stop him from coming back here and doing this all again? Like how I do. What's wrong with you, bitch? I don't need your pity or your charity. You think you're so much better than me, huh? As soon as I began to act hysterical, as if my words had struck a nerve somewhere deep in the core of his soul. Aiko was not amused. She stared him down and easily won. He quickly regained his composure, however, and took a more casual, more relaxed posture. His tone almost made it sound like he was getting ready to strike a deal with us. Heh. Tell me, Ayumi, do you know what the driving force of this world is? It's malice. Malice is the heart of the person as he knowingly deceives another, or the genuine wish and misfortune to befall one's fellow man. It's really no different than a curse. You would know something about malice, wouldn't you? Since deception is basically what you've done with us. But unlike curses, it's not the hatred of the victim that spawns it, but that of the assailant. I could hardly wait to see where this was going. I was ready for him to throw me a curveball and try to trick me into helping him. And all I could think was, good luck with that one. See, the spiritual organization my grandpa built, Yagora, fell to ruin. My asshole ancestors, who had no abilities to speak of, that I could note, were persecuted as heretics. But leaving the Book of Shadows to fall into the hands of a dangerous organization of black magic practitioners like Martoba's tomb just had bad news written all over it. That's what Gramps thought anyways. So he stole the forbidden tome, smugged it away from their grubby hands, and secretly entrusted it to the Shinozaki family. Everything he did to save the world. He was practically burning with righteous fury. But naturally, his peers thought he was nuts. They called him, at best, a fake, a swindler, or a downright monster. They even burned his house down. Don't know exactly how he died. I know he really was nuts by then. Lost his marbles and died while running around town like a chicken with his head cut off, I hear. His son then, my father, committed suicide, as did my mother. Wrapped things up for the townsfolk all nice and queen-like. And no matter where I moved since then, there'd always be pieces of shit tracking me down. Breaking my windows, cursing my family's name. It was starting to get real old. Okay, great. I shrunk back a bit. I definitely wasn't expecting this from Misuto. Nor was I quite certain how to react to it. After my parents died, reporters started swarming my house day after day. They were eating this shit up. They tried to catch me off guard and turn anything I said into news stories with headlines like, "Creepy local couple commits suicide. Infiltrating the hair-raising occult home." They asked me if my parents ever told me their regrets, or if I had any juicy stories of horrible family misfortunes. At one point, one of them even held up a sheet of loose leaf paper and said something like, "It doesn't matter if it's true or not, as long as it's entertaining." But the thing is, despite what the press seemed to think of them, my parents never once cursed the world. Well, I can understand why he hates humanity now and is out for revenge, but even still, we can't let him go. Even knowing his backstory. His eyes were swimming. I didn't get the sense that he was lying about any of this. Every day or three, they give me a piece of gum to chew on as a treat. Even though they had no money whatsoever. It made me so happy and always got me to stop crying. Oh, so that's why he kept giving me the gum every time I met him. I felt for him. I genuinely felt for him. And this is why Yoshiki should have stayed here, because Ayumi's going to give in and untie him. And then he's going to steal the Book of Shadows from us and we're going to be in a world of trouble again. One day before I consciously realized what I was doing, I doused one of those pupper assholes coats in lighter fluid and set him on fire. My god! Wound up getting me thrown in juvie. Well, I would bet. Now, just try and tell me your ancestors weren't exactly the same as mine, Ayumi. And it's not just us. Jealousy, pride, bullying. It's all the same damn thing when you get down to it. Practitioners like us aren't the ones responsible for the curse. We're not the ones spreading misfortune. It's the piece of shit peasants who are scared of us at the root of it all. But hey, that's just what it means to be different from ordinary humans. Right, Ayumi? That's what the real world's like. If you're different, you're a pariah. You're evil. Well, you really are evil. Your actions here prove that. I don't like the way Dad and Mom talked about what you decided to do with your life, sis. It was all decency this and keeping up appearances that, but they were talking about you. And you always put everything you've got into everything you do. It was really insulting. Hino flashed me a kindly smile and patted me on the head. Hehe, Ayumi. You shouldn't speak ill of Mom and Dad. We broke off from the main line and began living peacefully in order to spare our families from what would surely be a sad fate. And it makes perfect sense for them to oppose actions that they feel might lead us down the road again. Their warning surely comes from a place of kindness. You know, speaking of Ayumi's parents, like we saw that both the mom and dad are still alive, right? How is the dad still alive? Isn't the male that marries into the Shinozaki family supposed to die after the child is born in a horrible way? Like that was part of the curse, right? Although maybe he was the one that was Shinozaki by blood. You see? The curse called Malice is spreading across the world, town by town. Your ancestors went through so many struggles, and look at how they were treated. What value is there in a world where superior specimens of humanity are attacked by the masses? Is that why you take people's lives? Overpopulation has polluted the earth with pigs, and I feel it is my duty to thin their numbers and quash their holier-than-thou ideals. By tying them down with fear, I can control them. Misuto slammed his foot on the ground. For what it's worth, my sister would never agree with you. I still felt for him, I pitied him, my eyes were starting to mist over as well. I want more than anything to reach him, to save him. Don't fall for it. Hino was too kind for her own good. Like I told you that. She was like, stupidly kind. We thought about that a lot. So, what you said about her being your mentor? That part was true. She was the first person I ever opened up to, aside from my parents. Despite how short a time we had together, I thought of her as a real partner in crime. She was my companion. And as someone with no relatives, she was the only time I ever felt like I loved another human being. I never met a single other person who had such an excess of kindness and forgiveness in her heart. And I doubt I ever will again. Don't, Ayumi, please don't. My eyes widened, and Misuto's eyes became more distant when he spoke about Hino. It's like he was staring into the past. His whole facial expression reflected such incredible loneliness. So, you and Sis were... Still, saving yourself to save someone else is bullshit. It's hypocrisy, pure and simple. Hurting yourself for any reason just winds up hurting everyone else around you. Would you die in place of someone who is trying to commit suicide? Your family will be sick with grief. And that doesn't seem right, does it? I couldn't answer. I've been repeating the actions that led to my sister's death the whole time, and couldn't argue with what Misuto was telling me. Compassion for others is strictly the domain of superior humans. But because they forgive everyone without exception, and they don't understand what it means to question or doubt, they get assaulted, physically, sexually, for no other reason than because people are naturally malicious. Huh? This was the first I ever heard of this, and it was a hard pill to swallow. All I could remember were the smiles, and those were as genuine as could be. But behind them, there may have been hidden wounds caused by people taking advantage of her gentle nature in downright unfathomable ways. And that sweet, kindly Hino is no longer in this world. Rumor has it she died to save a greedy asshole who was meddling in matters she couldn't possibly understand. How much did that poor girl have to sacrifice? How much pain must a superior human being like her be subjected to? And just like that, he bought enough time to break free since he jumped back up to his feet. I'm not finished yet. This world needs to be corrected. And it's up to me to show these peasants, those pigs, just what their sins have begotten. So what do you say, Ayumi? Untie me. You're Hino's sister. You yield the full power to Shinozaki family lineage. You have the makings of a chosen one. Why don't we work together and unite this world as one? Because that's not what Sis would want. Gah! Ow. Ugh. Yeah, he bought enough time to untie himself. Ayumi! And that is why Yoshiki should have stayed here. Wrong answer, Ayumi. Oh, jeez. Misuto stared down at me with an ice-cold look on his eyes, tossing away the handkerchief that was supposed to have been tied securely around his wrist. Both hands? Does that mean he could have broken free anytime he wanted? You're a fool as well. Being devoured alive by the Nirvana is supposedly quite an agonizing way to go, I hear. I was showing you mercy earlier when I tried to kill you with my knife. Oh no, now he's got the real book. Wait! I let you in on a little secret, Ayumi. You've already been purging the world yourself, and you don't even know it. Those countless black shadow figures you've been exercising here in Heavenly Host, those are the spirits of human beings. live human beings from the real world. Or family live, or formerly live, I mean. Eh? What? Because the real world and the Nirvana have begun fusing together, human souls have been stumbling halfway in through the cracks, and appearing here as black shadows. Oh shit! Which would make you, I believe, a murderer. Each time you kill one of those figures, the other half of the soul dies with it. Oh, that means we've been responsible also for the mysterious murders, because we've been killing part of their soul in this world, and that kills the other half in the other world. Oh no. Each time you kill one of those figures, the other half of the soul dies with it. That person's body is snapped in half in the real world, dying instantly and mysteriously. I was still laid out flat on the ground, reeling from the punch and from the shock of the new revelation alike. I clenched my teeth and tried to pull myself up, desperately wanting to recapture this fugitive. But I was too unstable to keep my balance, plummeting back to the floor right away. Why doesn't Aiko do anything to stop him? Didn't Miss Kuon tell you to watch Ayumi? You're not doing a good job with that. You let her get punched in the head, you're doing nothing to stop. This is too painful to watch. Why would you even come here when you're so hopelessly unprepared? I'm off. Until the world ends, you might as well just keep on sitting right there and thinking about what you did. Wait! Misuto! Don't shout my name, bitch! See you around, Ayumi. You were a dumbass through and through, but I gotta say, you definitely take after your sister with that straight-laced attitude of yours. Well, shit. We really done goof. I knew that was gonna happen. Yoshiki should have stayed there. And Aiko should have done something after Ayumi got punched. Didn't even try to stop him. Just stood there back in the sidelines and watched as this guy ran away. It's the real thing. I finally had the real thing! Oh, hello. If I can just return Nirvana's core to this, the book will be complete. And I'll be like unto a god. Huh? Hey, isn't that Satsuki, Yuka's friend? It took me a while to clue in as to who she is. Like, I noticed her walking by, but it took me a while to realize who that was. You? What do you want? And how are you still alive? And oh, is that guy your friend? And I see you got one of the guys with the axe with you. Is he your friend? It was Satsuki. She was standing directly in Misuto's path. Her entire face was stained in red with her white eyes breaking through. She wavered in place as she stared directly into Misuto's soul. A moment later, Misuto noticed something else behind her. One of the red helms that had been wandering the school. Yeah, what are you gonna do, buddy? Good, you too, huh? What happened to guarding Yuka? Why are you even here, you worthless tin can? Huh? Satsuki, your face turned into a horrible monster. Suddenly, Satsuki's head split down the middle into 8 equally sized portions, like a flower budding. Kishya! Whoa! Damn! These petals then closed around Misuto's head, tearing it clear from his body. Blood spurted from his neck and appendages twitched. Hey, there's Megari. Oh, she's going to steal a book, isn't she? No matter how obnoxiously they were in life, everyone's always so calm and peaceful when they're dead. If only you never got your hands on this book. It's really a rather pathetic end, Misuto. I wish I could have killed you myself as promised. But you see, there were already a lot of red marks here, weren't there? That's because we Martubas had already come to investigate. This girl you brought with you was a member of Martuba's tome herself. Oh! Oh, okay! In fact... This sucks. The Order is going to get so cocky once they hear that your Goras are gone. I'm not looking forward to that. Megami-san grabbed Satsuki's hair and pulled her in. Honestly, I told you to stay with Yuka Mishita, didn't I? You monster. Yes, Mistress Megari. Oh, was she not really Yuka's friend then? And she was just doing that because orders? Big brother! Satsuki! Almighty God, cleanse this child's sins. The Lord has spoken. No soul may reside in trees that have died. Yuka was in a seemingly empty room, though she could hear prayers echoing around her. They sound like the prayers one might expect from a demonic exorcism. I'm scared. Where am I? Big brother wouldn't lie to me. He can't be dead. Misuto's a liar. You're fine. Heavenly Father, Almighty God, take mercy on this impure soul. Strike down this person with one firm swing of thy divine blade, O Lord. Every time we heard that prayer in the past, something bad happened. Please, nothing happened to Yuka. Oh, and that's the end of the chapter. Wow. You know, I noticed something that these last few chapters have been more, you know, like story and dialogue than actual gameplay. Like the last chapter, this chapter, and even the chapter before that. Like the last 3 chapters were, you know, kind of short gameplay-wise. Well, we finished another chapter. Nice. And we got extra chapter 6. Again, I do plan on going through the extra chapters once we're done the main story. Alright, well, there you guys go. That's going to be the end of this episode. Hope you guys enjoyed this. Thank you so much for joining me and coming back to Quartz Prairie Blood Drive. Hope you guys are enjoying this, and I will see you guys next time as we start Chapter 9. We are almost done. Wow. Alright, see you guys next time. Thank you for joining me. Have a nice day. Bye, everybody.